everybody, and welcome to My Brother, Me, and Advice Show for the Modern Era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
I'm your middleest brother, Travis McElroy.
I'm your sweet baby brother, Griffin McElroy. You know what that alarm sound means on my phone? It's
pony time.
It's pony time, everybody. Welcome to the pony time segment of My Brother, and Me. This is the first time that we've properly called it that, although if you think about it, we've done pony time maybe 700 times. In the 303 episodes we've done this show. Pony Time is a special time of year where we talk about all the exciting horse races and the winners and just like what's new, what's happening in the whole pony industry. Obviously, the Kentucky Derby, which is what I call it. It's like a fun little pet name for it, has happened. And then, of course, the Preakness wrapped up last week. And then
I like to call it the Freakness.
Okay.
Because I'm really excited about it. I get really freaked out.
Yeah. And then, of course, I think the Churchill Downs, I said, of course, but I don't actually know. I think the Churchill Downs are today. There's no part of the Pony Time segment where I fact check stuff.
Uh-huh.
And maybe we'll organically get to that point. But let's talk about like the horses and like what's going on. Like Nyquist, very, very exciting. I'm looking at the Kentucky, there I go again.
The Kentucky Derby.
The Kentucky Derby results here. It looks like Nyquist pulled off a commanding win. 1 1/4 lengths ahead of Exaggerator, who I think we can all agree is a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's fucking exaggerated. Nyquist sounds like it should be a sleepy horse.
Because it sounds like NyQuil?
Yeah.
Well, it's actually a very, very fast horse is the thing. Very awake and fast.
No. I mean, maybe it's an ironic thing, like when you call a big guy tiny.
I noticed fast horses are getting so popular in these races now.
Yeah.
It definitely seems to be the trend.
Back in my day, everyone used to just have slow artisanal horses.
Yeah.
Looks like, and of course, following them close behind, 4 1/2 horse lengths behind. By the way, that's a wonderful measurement. Can I use that for other things? And I just bought a new mattress. I wish I had thought to be like, I'm looking for one that's like 3/4 horse length.
It's kind of fun if you think about the fact that like those people also know about feet.
Yeah.
Like they all know about
They
it.
know what they are.
It's definitely some like cubit shit, right? Where it's just like, oh, it's the length of my arm. Like, well, what about his arm? Oh, it's the length of his arm too. Oh, okay.
Some disappointing finishes in the Kentucky Derby, like Gunrunner, Mohayman, sudden breaking news, Brody's Cause. Brody's Cause is
Probably the best horse name I've ever heard.
Brody's Cause is more woven necklaces for everyone.
There's Danzing Candy, not Dancing Candy. Oscar nominated. Majesto. Majesto's probably.
Sounds like the one that we made up. Like
Yeah.
If there's one that we.
Well, no. If we were to make one up, it would be like Mama's exquisite soup recipe.
That's true.
That would be my
Majesto
horse.
sounds like the horse couldn't decide between being a racer and being a magician.
And let me just hop over to the Preakness results, see if Nyquist is still on that Triple Crown run, and no, that piece of shit Exaggerator snuck in like a thief in the night. Took it away. Nyquist got beat by a horse named Cherry Wine, too. Nyquist finished third. Cherry Wine came in second. Cherry Wine didn't even fucking fight. And not fight, race. Well, it's kind of a fight. Didn't even fight in the Kentucky Derby. And at that point, it's like, if you're not even going to go for the Triple Crown, why the fuck are you here? I got the single crown. Go the fuck up. I won a race and I kept the horse from getting the Triple Crown. Good job. You're a fucking troll at this point. Like, let him approach glory.
Wait, Griffin, in your opinion, what's better? A Triple Crown earned or a Triple Crown given?
Both are better than a Triple Crown stolen, which is what Cherry Wine did. And it's technically what Exaggerator did. Exaggerator, you lost the first race, dog. It's time to fucking get out of the race because you're not going to win the Triple Crown.
Are you suggesting that if any horse that wins after, like if a horse wins the first one, any horse that beats that horse after that is just like
a usurper to the third crown?
Being a real dick?
To the 3 crowns.
In a crown blocker?
Some disappointing finishes in the Preakness I'd like to go down, like Uncle Lino, Fellowship, Awesome Speed. All very good.
That's painful, isn't it? To name a horse Awesome Speed and have it not finish?
Yeah.
And in the top, like 3?
Fucking dude finished 9th. It's okay, Speed. We've revised the horse's name in light of recent events.
That was just called disappointment.
I do want to talk about there were 2 very disappointing finishes in the Preakness, and those were the 2 horses that were destroyed because they died. They died during the Preakness. There were 2 horses.
At least one of them destroyed itself, right?
Both were destroyed, and I don't want to joke about it too much because it's very, very, very sad. Again, that verb is not. The verb is joyous. But the act,
it's triumphant. I would say, like,
but like the thing it describes is very, very sad. But that's kind of a weird. of a weird ending to a sports event. Like, how was the Broncos game? Well, they lost, and Peyton Manning died.
In it, during it.
How was it? How was it? Oh, it was okay. Tony Romo, he fucking died.
He threw so hard that his body ripped in half.
He threw so hard, his heart just stopped, and he died literally right there on the 50. And then his team fucking lost, couldn't even win one for the Romo. He died.
I know that they pay really close attention to like, the genetics of a horse before they breed them.
Yeah.
Do you think that question comes up? Like, so will it be fast? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very fast.
So fast.
Will it be like a beautiful chestnut brown color?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Don't worry about it.
Definitely.
Definitely. Is there any chance of it just like racing really, like, you know how it's going to run really fast? Any chance of it dying because of the speed at which it runs?
I bet that the answer to that question is always this. Well, there's always a chance. I mean, God could just take it. You know what I mean?
That's what it is. God watched the horses ran too fast and beautiful, and God's like, not on the ground anymore. Time to race amongst the clouds.
You're pulling my chariot now.
Yeah.
Now, the saddest part is one of the horses that died, broke its leg. Very, very sad. Was destroyed. It was Promedia, 4-year-old filly, died on the track. Very, very sad. The other one, and this is even sadder, just died after winning a race. Just like trotting on back to the stall, died just instantly standing up. That horse's name was Homeboy Chris. Can we please, like, that's...
Can we not spare the ones with the most beautiful names? Is that not...
I just want to say it is a tragedy that Homeboy Chris fell in the line of duty.
It's sad when any horse dies.
Yes, but Homeboy Chris did win, which adds a little bit of an epic spin to, like, you win your race and then, like, back in your stall, you know, you close your eyes. Like that, there's a little bit of, like, beauty to that.
John
you know?
Henry kind of
Yeah, right?
the steam engine, and then,
I've seen a lot of controversy. There's been a lot. I've been following all the horse bloids, and there's been a lot of controversy that the Pimlico race course where the Preakness is hosted had a muddy track situation that might be why Nyquist didn't perform as well as everybody was expecting, but it also might be why two of the athletes died. How have you done the turf? Tell me about the choices you made while making the turf. They were apparently pretty bad choices because two of the athletes died.
I also read at one point that the problem might be that, like, the horse, at least one of them, already had a bunch of injuries and they just drugged it up real good so it could race good. Like, who's in charge of this shit? Is there not somebody who's going, wait, what did you do? Oh, hold on. Yeah, wait, what did you do? Get the fuck out.
What's the other horse besides Homeboy Chris?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I just need a name.
Promedia?
Do you think there's a part, like, as sad as it is to lose Homeboy Chris, and I'm still torn up about it, nobody else. If Promedia is watching from Beyond the Beyond, there's got to be a little bit of relief on Promedia's part. Like, oh, thank God. I did not want to be the only horse that died at this thing, because that would be a hot topic. And now, like, two die, it's like, maybe not our fault.
Yeah, and at least now Promedia has the comfort of being, like, forever, like, a statistic. Like, well, there's one Preakness, two horses, same day. Like that.
Yeah.
Doesn't that
This has got to be the worst Preakness, right?
I feel like it requires definitely some kind of restructuring to your race program when two of the contestants die.
I'm not sure what the criteria is for judging the success or failure of a Preakness organizer. I'm pretty sure two horses going on to meet their eternal reward is probably a demerit or two.
If your fucking Preakness has a KD ratio, you fucked up, dog.
If it were any other competition, like, how did the evening of Jeopardy go? Well, bad news. Two of the contestants dropped dead. Oh, well, we probably need to look at the buzzers or whatever because something's gone horribly wrong.
Like, they were giving this guy the job description. They said, okay, listen, it's an easy gig. All you have to do is make a big circle that beautiful horses can run around on. And then the guy's like out the door. And like as he's getting in his car, they're like, oh, and don't let any of them die on it.
What?
Listen, come back. Don't let any of the horses die on the circle.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Sounds good. Checks in the mail.
It's the exciting thing.
I put a bunch of holes in there. Goodbye.
It's an exciting thing about horse racing, though, right? Because there can only be one winner. and there can only be one Triple Crown winner, and sometimes there's lots of 0 Triple Crown winners, and the rest of the horses are losers. But then below that is a whole nother strata of like super losers. I super lost the Preakness. I lost the Preakness, arguably the most one can lose at any endeavor.
Now listen, I hope that nobody gets the wrong impression that we think it's funny when horses die.
No, it's the saddest thing ever. If you were watching, that would fuck you up if you were watching that. No way.
No, I can't imagine. And we are respectful of it. Like I think I personally purchased the meat of him with Chris.
No, come on.
To share with my family.
No.
Friends and family.
No.
No. Well, dude, somebody should eat them. Don't you think?
Yeah. Like very Dothraki, right?
It is. I mean, like, not the other horses. That seems weird.
That's messed up. But maybe homeboy Chris was the stallion that will mount the world or whatever, and needs to be consumed by a
Somebody should
child.
consume them.
I can't. It's been a long time since I read it.
Listen, let's get to the advice. We wasted fucking 10 minutes talking about that.
Talked a long time. That's what happens about what you get us going on horses.
Can we stop killing horses?
Can we please just stop? Can we rein that in maybe a little bit?
Side note, when the one that broke its leg, it threw its rider and broke his collarbone. Let's look at this whole thing again, huh?
Yeah, if you're going to be
take it back to the start.
If you're going to be humanist pieces of shit about all this, then fine, there is a human cost, one collarbone. Now, of course, when that person broke their collarbone, I don't think anybody walked up to them and swiftly executed them. I don't think whoever was riding that pony was destroyed as well. I think they can still, like, use their other arm to eat a hot dog, which they probably did later that day, because more is expected of them than just riding a horse. There's a more sort of cohesive human experience there beyond the track, and we didn't afford that opportunity to homeboy Chris.
If anyone's listening and your horse breaks a leg and you're like, well, I'll take care of it. I will adopt that horse. I'll fix that horse. I will Seabiscuit the shit out of that horse. Just call me.
Okay. Now it's time for advice.
I do want a horse, by the way. Like, legit. I've been thinking about it.
But, like, one that has a leg that doesn't work, so it can just, like, chill in my office and just, like, lay around.
Right?
Yeah.
I got a significant couch in here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.